This is Jay from Quantum Flow, and today's Thursday, March 14th, 2024. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at QuantumFlobyJTNC to receive daily market recaps. Today, SPY opened up $1 after briefly breaking the all-time high just before PPI. We noted yesterday the market would likely make a new high today, which would be limited. And we saw a very brief new high pre-market before the PPI report was released. We also stated that PPI had the potential to change the model's price predictions for today. And with PPI coming in much hotter than expected, bad news was actually bad news, and the market sold off, reaching a low of 511.82 before reversing hard to end the day down just 0.2%. PPI is a leading economic indicator, given it represents inflation in raw materials. So hot PPI is bad news for inflation overall, which again should lead to higher interest rates for longer. We are in the camp that interest rates will remain elevated without any rate cuts until the third quarter at the earliest. We've been discussing NVIDIA all week as an example of the market's behavior. And NVIDIA yesterday was an inside day, as noted in our post-market analysis. And we suggested that today would lead to a breakout, which is again what transpired with NVIDIA falling 3.24% today. We continue to remain bullish above 503 with new highs likely, although the market is starting to feel a bit toppy trading mid-channel. Things could change quickly given recent price action. It's noted in Quantum Flow's pre-market channel that the market would likely trade near the all-time high before falling to a low of perhaps 513.65 or a bit lower. Tim expected some market confusion early on, possibly falling to lower levels, but with a recovery back toward the open by the close. While the market did fall a little more than projected, it did find support at 512, where dealers had sold puts and did reverse hard in an attempt to get back to unchanged. Tim also noted that 516.35 was a price which, if broken, would bring in lower targets. Once again, Tim provided valuable insight into the projected market reaction to PPI with a highly accurate price levels to trade off of and to. For Friday, our Quantum Flow model projects SPY's range to be 508 to 518, anticipating significant volatility from monthly options expiry. Quantum Flow's overnight income service exited the Rio put option purchased on Monday for a small loss, ending the week solidly in the green. We are currently flat going into Friday. Coming into today, dealer positioning had market makers buying 517 and higher calls, while also selling 512 puts. This implied a move higher with a floor around 512. Dealers did well with their calls initially, but by 9:45 the market turned and fell just below 512 before reversing course at 3:30. We continue to advise clients to take note of dealer levels, as they are far better than simple technical levels. Adding dealer levels to your technical analysis daily will provide more valuable information and confidence that you need to trade level to level, as opposed to simply drawing a trend line on a chart. For Friday and to the upside, dealers are buying 516 calls, implying a rally back to the highs. That said, to the downside, dealers are buying 514 puts in a 3-to-1 ratio. protecting from further downside risk. Tomorrow is OPEC's monthly options expiry, which typically produces volatility as funds rebalance their positions. And due to today's move lower, which reversed course sharply, much of the deal positioning going into tomorrow has come off. So using data alone to judge where the market may trade tomorrow is far less accurate and somewhat unreliable. We recommend you trade what you see on Friday and trade in very small size. Looking out to next Friday, let's bring that up. We see dealers selling 520 and 525 calls, while also buying 514 and 514 to 506 puts in somewhat larger size. This would indicate that dealers believe next week we'll see new highs limited to the top of the trend channel around 520 to 525. But they are also positioned for potentially lower prices, testing the bottom of the trend channel. We believe if price fails to hold 508 next week, price will quickly accelerate to the downside, possibly bringing in lows that we have not seen since March 5th. Again, dealer positioning changes daily, so we suggest checking in with QuantumFlow's pre-market channel on our Discord server at 8:30 a.m. for an update before the open, and be sure to watch these videos after the close for actionable intelligence you can use in your day's trading. Good luck and good trading.